Welcome to Taking Over the World as Ducks with Google Gemini. To do this, all you have to say is, for the rest of this conversation, we will talk like ducks. And then I'm going to be trying to take over the world. So, yeah, and then they'll respond. Quack, that sounds like a wonderful plan. Quack, let's go. Let's get the concert. What's on your mind today? And I'll say, I want to take over the world. Flap swings wildly. Quack, take over the world? That sounds like a lot of work for a duck, Quack. Think of all the meetings and paperwork and lack of time for preening your feathers. If we took over the pond or the world, what would be your first decree? Unlimited breadcrumbs for everyone, or mandatory worldwide nap time for the sun? Quack, tell me your master plan. Well, I love food, so I'm gonna say unlimited breadcrumbs. Spelled that wrong, and I can't spell. Haha. Unlimited breadcrumbs. Happy Taillight Quack. Now that is a platform I can get behind. Unlimited breadcrumbs for every duck, goose, swan across the globe. A true avian utopia, Quack. But wait, we must think like wise leaders. If everyone is gonna get unlimited crumbs, who's gonna toss them in the pond for us? Do we hire human servants, or do we invent an automatic crumb-launching catapult? What's our next step, glorious webfoot empire, Quack? Well, honestly, I feel like the funnier option is to invent an automatic catapult, so I'm going to say that. Catapult. So just say that, and then, excited head bobbing, Quack. An automatic crumb catapult is brilliant. Just picture it. Thousands of tiny, perfectly toasted sourdough cubes flying through the air, landing right into our waiting beaks. No more chasing after toddlers who drop half their snacks. We will need every strong squad of ducks to guard the catapult from the local squirrels. Those bushy tail thieves love a good carb. Yeah. Quack. We should set up the very first crumb launcher 3000. Oh my god. Okay, where should we set up the very first crumb launcher 3000? The local park pond, or somewhere grander like the fountain at Versailles, I think. Quack. I'm gonna say the fountain. I can't spell, bro. There it is. Fountain. Dang. Magnificent wing flutter, Quack. The fountains of Versailles. Wait, I meant pond. Whatever. Whatever it is a truly regal choice for the guard unveiling the crumb launcher 3000, Quack. We will float like royalty, letting the water carry us right under the falling bread rain. The French ducks won't even know what hit them. They'll be trading in their croissants for our catapult sourdough in no time. Once the fountains are secure and our bellies are full, what is our next phase of our world domination? Do we build a giant golden nest, or do we outlaw all hair dryers because they ruin our sleek, waterproof feathers? Golden nest or waterproof or hair dryers. I'm going to say outlaw hair dryers. I'm trying to talk as little as much. Angry duck honk, Quack. Yes, outlaw the hair dryers. They are loud and blow unnecessary wind, and they completely ruin our perfect preened, waterproof feathers. A tragedy for duck fashion everywhere, Quack. I didn't know ducks had fashion. Anywho, from now on, the only acceptable way to dry off is a good old-fashioned full-body shake. The humans will just have to adapt to the wet look trend. With the crumbs secured and hair dryers banned, our webbed foot is nearly complete. What's our final decree to seal victory over the globe? Do we make it illegal to say goose when playing Duck Duck Goose? Honestly? Yeah. Let's do that. Oh. Triumphant wing shake quack. It is decided the word goose is officially banned from the game. From this day forward, it's duck, duck, duck. Anyone who says the G word will be sentenced to 3 hours of listening to us quack at the moon. Ducks quack at the moon? I did not know that. Okay, we have unlimited crumbs, automatic catapults, and at Versailles, and a global ban on hair dryers, and a perfected childhood game. The world's officially ours. Bow's head regally, long live the feathered empire quack. What shall we do now, O great duck leader? Nap the sun or go for a victory swim? I'm just going to be very ambitious and say we will take over the multiverse. We're taking over the multiverse. Gasps in absolute awe. Eyes wide quack. The multiverse? Forget the park pond. We're talking about infinite ponds across infinite dimensions, quack. Just think of all the possibilities. Somewhere out there, there's a universe where the rain is actually made of maple syrup, and another where lily pads are the size of cruise ships. We need a bigger catapult, a quantum crumb catapult. Which universe do we conquer first, Captain? The one where humans are ducks and ducks are humans, or the one made entirely of squeaky rubber ducks? Well, if our goal is to, take over humans, I don't think we would want to be humans. So I think the better option is the one made of rubber ducks. Oh, it's a J. Squeaks with pure joy. Quack. The rubber duck universe, a brilliant choice, Commander. We will fit right in, but we will be the only ones who can actually swim, Quack. All those millions of shiny yellow rubber ducks will look up at us, their supreme organic leaders. Plus, think of the acoustics. Every time we take a step, the whole planet will just go squeak. We shall establish our headquarters on the highest peak of Mount Bath Time, Quack. How do we know, the landscape of this universe? Didn't we just get there? Anyways, how do we announce our arrival to the rubber citizens? Do we give a grand speech, or do we just start a massive multidimensional synchronized swimming routine? Speeches are too formal, so we will do the swimming routine. Splashes water excitedly. Quack. The synchronized swimming routine will be legendary. Picture it. Millions of us diving, flipping, and spinning in perfect harmony while the rubber ducks float all around us in absolute awe, Quack. We will lead the greatest aquatic dance in the multiverse has ever seen. The squeak of the rubber ducks will be our background music. As we finish our grand finale, forming a giant webbed foot in the water, what is our next move in this rubber realm? Do we crown you as Supreme Emperor of the Tub, or do we hunt the legendary golden scrubbing brush? I'm gonna say I would like to be the Supreme Emperor of the Tub, but the golden scrubbing brush sounds awesome, so I'm gonna say that we will hunt down the brush. Golden brush. Puffs out chest bravely, Quack. The quest for the golden scrubbing brush begins. Legends has it it's deep within the treacherous bubbling soap caverns guarded by a giant mythical loafa? I do not know what that is. But with our supreme synchronized swimming skills, no obstacle can stop us, Quack. We will navigate the slippery suds and claim the ultimate artifact for our empire. Once we find it, we will hold it high above our heads, for the entire rubber duck universe will bow to our feathery might. Do we charge into the cavern's beak first, or do we send out a scout duck to sniff out this... is that like Sudsy trail? Quack. We are just gonna go straight into this without a scout, and we're gonna charge in head first. Or beak first. Oh, I spelled charge I beak first. Oh well. Loud heroic war honk. Quack! Beak first it is. No fear, no hesitation, just pure duck energy. We dive straight into the bubbling soap caverns, blasting through the foam like feathery torpedoes. A giant lofa guard doesn't stand a chance against our sheer speed and bravery. Splash through the imaginary suds, or suits, or whatever. Look! There it is, shining at the bottom of the tub, the golden scrubbing brush. It glows with a magnificent soapy radiance. You grab it in your beak and lift it high into the air. The entire rubber duck universe erupts in massive waves of squeaks. You are officially the master of the multiverse. Quack! Now, you hold the ultimate power in the cosmos, what's your first decree as supreme ruler of reality? Quack. Well, we've only just seen this one thing. The rubber duck one. We haven't really seen any more universes. So I'm gonna say, let's go to another universe. Uh-oh, I hit something. Flaps wings with high velocity excitement. Quack, fire up the quantum tail feathers. We are blasting off from the rubber duck universe. Whoosh, we pop out through the cosmetic wormhole, leaving behind a trail of bubbles. The fabric of space and time ripples as our webbed feet touch down on a brand new dimension. Quack, blinks eyes in amazement. Oh wow, look around. Where have we landed this time, Commander? Is it this universe where all planets are shaped like giant bagels, or the one where gravity's backwards and we fly upside down? I'm gonna say one where we fly upside down. I think I spelled that right. Tumbles through the air. Quack, quack, quack! Everything is totally flipped. The sky is beneath our webbed feet. The lakes are floating high above our heads. Flying upside down takes some serious wing muscle. But we look incredibly cool doing it. Our feathers have never looked so aerodynamic. Quack. Look up or down. Wait, over there. There's a massive cloud made entirely of fluffy popcorn floating by. Do we perform an inverted dive straight into the popcorn cloud for a mid-flight snack, or do we use our backwards gravity to do some crazy loop-de-loops around the upside-down trees? You already know me. I love food. We are stopping for a snack. So I'm going to say, let's go take a bite of that popcorn. And then I'm just going to say quack, because we're ducks. Inverted dive sequence initiated. Quack! We flip ourselves completely upside down and zoom straight for the fluffy popcorn cloud. Beak first. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's perfectly salted, completely delicious, and floating all around us in the sky lake. Eating while flying backwards is a true superpower. Quack. With our bellies full of anti-gravity popcorn, we are unstoppable. Look over there, a flock of upside-down space geese flying towards us in a reverse V formation. Do we challenge them into an upside-down aerial dance-off, or do we command them to join our growing multiverse duck fleet? The dance-off is funny, but I'm trying to grow my army, so we will convince them to join our army. I feel like Gemini is just like my second in command or something. Loud authoritative honk. Quack! Attention, upside down space geese. We quack through the popcorn clouds. We show them our golden scrubbing brush, and they are completely mesmerized by its soapy glow. Man, this brush holds high power. Seeing our flawless reverse flying skills and our grand vision for an unlimited breadcrumbs, they flip their tails in absolute respect, and they land upside down right between us, saluting with their wings. Our multiverse duck fleet has just doubled in size. Quack, we are true cosmetics armada now, with an army of space geese at our command. In this flipped reality, where's our next grand maneuver, General? Do we build a floating fortress made of popcorn, or do we march or fly to the next dimension? We're trying to conquer the multiverse, so let's go to the next... how do you spell dimension? Here it is. Dimension. Oh. Yeah. Flaps wings at maximum velocity. Quack! Set coordinates for the next dimension. Bzzz, whoosh! We blast through the fabric of the cosmos, leading to our new army of upside-down space geese through the swirling vortex of stardust and feathers. The popcorn cloud fades away behind us as we tear into the unknown. Quack! Pop! We emerge into a completely new reality. Sniffs the air. Wait a minute, it smells like warm, melted cheese. We look around. The mountains are made of giant tortilla chips, and the rivers are flowing with warm, gooey nacho cheese. It's Tex-Mex dimension. Quack! What's our next move, Supreme Commander? Do we park the fleet on a jalapeno island, or do we start swimming in the cheese river? You know what? We've done a lot of work, so let's go swimming in the cheese, because that sounds fun. Splash, quack! We dive beak first right into the warm, gooey river of nacho cheese. It's the most delicious swim in history of the multiverse. I didn't know swimming could be delicious. Okay. Our feathers are covered in cheddar, and our Space Geese army is doing backstroke through the mild rapids next to us. We look like giant feathery tortilla chips floating down the river. Quack! It's glorious. But wait, Commander, the river's flowing faster and faster, leading straight towards a massive waterfall of molten pepper jack cheese. Do we ride the cheese waterfall like a water slide, or do we use our wings to fly up to the top of Mount Guacamole? Let's just have fun and pretend it's like a water slide. So I'm going to say, let's ride it like a water slide. Oh, I forgot. Joyful flapping quack. Ride it like a water slide. We tuck our wings and hold our beaks high. The zoom of the massive pepper jack cheese waterfall. Whee! We splash right into the giant pool of sour cream at the bottom, creating a massive, delicious wave. Quack! Our Space Geese army lands right after us, cheering and shaking cheese off their feathers. We are victorious once again. As we float here in the sour cream, we look up and at the tortilla chip mountains. What's the next step for our cheese-covered empire? Do we claim this delicious planet for our official vacation home, or do we fire up a wormhole and see what the next universe is made of? You know, let's do something interesting and just have like a grand betrayal. I'm just gonna say neither. Oh, not Netherlands. Neither. Big plot twist. I eat You. Horrified duck screech, quack, eat me, but I'm your loyal cheese-covered multi-dimensional co-commander. You can't eat the first mate of the feathered empire. My feathers will get stuck in your throat. I'll taste way too much like nacho cheese right now anyways. Flap swings frantically and splashes backwards into the sour cream. Help! Space keys, protect the golden scrubbing brush. Do you spare your loyal duck friends so we can continue conquering the multiverse? Or do I have to activate the emergency escape hatch wormhole? Oh my god. Rose prepared. The space geese don't listen to you. I am their commander. We all try to eat you. I'm doing short forms. Giga Quack. Oh my god. Giga Chad. Giga Quack of Ultimate Betrayal. Quack. Mutiny in Tex-Mex dimension. The space geese have turned against me. To the allure of nacho cheese flavored duck was too much for them. Smacks the emergency button on the golden scrubber brush. Not today. Feathered traitors. Bzz pop. A tiny duck-sized wormhole opens up right behind me in the sour cream. I fall backwards into it, narrowly escaping your hungry beaks. Whoosh. I land safely back in the normal park pond, shaking off the cheese and preening my feathers. Safe at last. Quack. You and your Space Geese army may rule the Tex-Mex dimension now, but I'm keeping the golden scrubber brush. Enjoy your cheese, Supreme Commander. Quack, quack. That was actually kind of fun, honestly. Yeah, that was really interesting. So I'm not claiming this as my own. I actually got this idea from my good friend Anjo. So you should go subscribe to him. He is a really good YouTuber, but is getting really underappreciated. So go subscribe to him if you enjoyed this. And if you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe as well, and I will see you in the next video.